Alright guys, so we're here at the Arcadia Park, County Park in Arcadia, California, and we're gonna run the whole circuit. We're gonna run around the park and the golf course, hopefully hitting about 5 miles today. And let's see how it turns out. Alright, so here we go. This is the Arcadia County Park here in beautiful Arcadia, California. Those are the mountains that were on fire. And we're gonna do 5 miles. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. So I was doing that 3-minute running, 2-minute walking, 3-minute running, 2-minute walking, and it just starts to burn you, you know what I mean? Like, you want to run. You want to just get out here and do it. And so here we go. We're gonna start running, and look at all these other runners out here. It's a great place to come and stretch out a little bit. And I think it's a 5-mile circuit here. So when I was 19, like 18 to 22, I used to run like 5 miles 3 times a week. I got it down to like 34 minutes, and just stopped. Got myself a girlfriend who's now my wife, and I've just been, you know, architecture school now, working as an architect. Just the time, you know. So, but no, I can't. It sucks. I don't want that. I don't want to just sit in a chair and work for a place to live, and then have a place to live where I can sleep to work. You gotta have something else that gets you through the day, you know. So here we are. All right, I'll check in on you guys in a little bit. All right, I thought I would just continue to talk a little bit, so I'm not over here running lonely. I was checking out the Joe Rogan Experience, and they had Joe Rogan had on Alexei Friedman, I think his name is, the AI, brilliant genius. Well, anyways, Joe was talking about like having like this chip embedded in you, in your mind, about how no one can lie. And I was thinking about it for a while, and what do you guys think about that? Like, Joe, I understand what he's saying. Like, you would totally get rid of all the deceit, all the lies, all the tricks, all the scams. But at the same time, you take away something that's so human, you know? Like a dog doesn't lie. A dog, you know, will do what it's gonna do, and then it'll cower, it'll hide, but it doesn't lie and trick you. So I think that's something that's very human of us. And one thing I come to think about is, like, look at right now, I'm a job captain for a very successful architecture firm here in Southern California. And I gotta say, when I first took the job, I had limited experience in actual design. I think I needed to kind of fib the truth in order to get into that position. Like, fake it till you make it, right? if I had a chip embedded in me, I would have never gotten in the position. They would have known I didn't have the experience, that I was lying, and I would never have gotten the opportunity. And now I think I'm very successful at what I do. My company, they really like me, and my clients, I think they like me as well. We work very well together, and sometimes, you know, you gotta fake it till you make it in order to be successful. Like, it's not that I don't love what I do. I love what I do. I went to school forever for it. I did all-nighters. I went down to 113 pounds in my sophomore year of college. And I mean, I wonder if I could turn left here. Let's find out. Went sleepless nights in college. I bullshitted my way through critiques. There's a lot of things that I had to do in order, no, you can't go that way, in order to get by. And without being able to lie like that, a lot of shit wouldn't work the way it works now. United States, we wouldn't be a country. I had to be lying. So what are you saying? Only specific people get to not have those embedded chips? I mean, talk about limited liberties, right? Everybody having to wear an embedded chip. No one can lie. Everyone can just see what you're doing. Like, that's kind of bullshit. And then it's going to come down to who gets to have that option turned off. Who's quote unquote trusted by the government. You know, that's just something that is impossible. Maybe there's a way that, well, I mean, it might be cruel and unusual punishment, but like, what if, like, you're trying to find out if someone is a mass murderer or something, and you embed them with this to find out the actual truth? I mean, that's up to the people to decide, but to remove that humanistic trait of being able to lie, yeah, it sucks when they're lying about specific things that are hurtful and scamming and, you know, like terrible things. Like, it sucks, but it's something that we've evolved with, and it's something that is within us. So that's my two cents on that. We're currently at 1.12 miles. So I'm trying to run this at like at a 10-minute pace. I'm running at a 9.5-minute pace right now, which is probably a little too quick. But we'll see. I used to run like without keeping a pace, and I used to like basically sprint in the beginning. You know, just burn yourself out over time, wear out your knees, hurt your back. So now I just try to teach myself to just run in a pace. And I cannot stand running on no damn treadmill. Even if it's those like Olympic treadmills that have like a bow in it. There's just something about traveling along a path, reaching a destination, seeing things move beside you, getting through it. Like, it just helps the run. We're just running on a treadmill and seeing some numbers tick by, looking at your heart rate only. It's bullshit. At least for me. Do what you like. Find out what you want. Find out what you're successful at. It's Arcadia High School. It's like one of the top high schools in California, in the nation. People literally move here to like apartments here just to rent here. Oh shit. Sidewalk running out and provide no crosswalk for people in wheelchairs. What kind of bullshit is this? Alright guys, well I'll catch up with you again at,
What do you think is the worst thing?
at 2 miles, I would think. Alright guys, I think I'm starting to realize that running around this park is not 4 or 5 miles. Probably gonna take a little bit of a detour. I'm gonna make a right here. There's no cars. I do not advise when jaywalking. But I'm gonna run down Santa Anita right here, go east on Duarte, and then like run around one of the blocks and then come back down Huntington, and then hopefully I'm at 5 miles, because this pace I'm not getting there. Or I'm sorry, this route I'm not getting there. Probably can't even hear me right now. All right. In addition to that microchip conversation, I think also have to say that, I don't know, that's just it's just a touchy subject. I think it sounds great, but I mean, if people have problems wearing masks because it might save other people's lives, imagine accepting an idea where you can no longer lie. Maybe presidential nominees, congressional nominees, council people nominees, all that crap, maybe they gotta get the damn chip because they can't lie about shit. They gotta talk in their best interest. But when it comes to general public, hell no. You can't. What about like freaking Christmas? Poor kids. Oh, is Santa coming to town? No, the fuck he's not. We make that shit up. You think I'm gonna allow some 70, 80-year-old man come down the chimney to where my children are sleeping? Come on. Like, imagine the shit that gets taken away from you. Like right now, I told my wife I'm gonna go out and run just around the park. I knew in my own mind I wasn't only gonna run around the park. I'd have to adjust my route for the mileage. Maybe it'd be too much. Maybe it'd be too little like it was. And I had to reroute, which I did. What else? Fucking imagine the people that invented fucking heart valves and had to lie to investors and say, yes, this is the solution, when in reality they knew they weren't even fucking close, or they were close, but they knew that it was not the solution yet, or they weren't even sure. And look, imagine how many lives they saved. I mean, those examples can go on and on and on and on. I understand, dude. I love watching the Joe Rogan podcast. It got me through freaking college. It gets me through work when I work at the office. Him and the Monday morning podcast. Live and die by those. But I just thought it was an interesting conversation. Thought I would just add my 2 cents. I mean, there's a lot of things that have been brought to light through the Joe Rogan experience, right? Like, UBI, sure, a lot of people know about it, but imagine how many people didn't, and how many people ended finding out about, like, Andrew. I mean, it wasn't only Andrew Yang's idea, but Andrew Yang brought it to light to the masses on the Joe Rogan Experience. Because not only is it the listeners of the Joe Rogan Experience, but it's also the other channels that make comments on it. Even like The Hill makes comments or references some Joe Rogan talks. Not because Joe Rogan is politically educated or anything like that, but just for the simple fact that you're listening to just two human beings talk about a subject and get sidetracked with other conversations. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of fun. You get a lot of insight, and you also see a lot of like conservative views on there, which I think have a lot of ideas that are like true, fundamentally are true. And then you also have a lot of liberals on there who fundamentally are true as well. I mean, both sides have good ideas. It's just that when it becomes propaganda and is thrown on these crazy conversation loops about how the other is evil, they demonize them, making people think like their voters and their watchers think that they're terrible ideas. It's like, what's that damn movie? Fucking, oh my god, I'm blanking on it. It's that old punk movie, Orange something. Like, you're just sitting there with your eyes peeled open, just watching, getting fed blah 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 shit into your eyes and your ears, and you have to think it's true. It's just crazy. Oh man, I don't think I've ran this far in Arcadia before, but yeah, I don't even know if this thing's recording anymore. It'll probably shut off. But anyways, I'll catch back up with you guys. Currently, I just hit 3 miles exactly. I'm running at a 10-minute, 30-second split. I feel like I could run like this forever. Feeling good. I think those 3-minute run, 2-minute walk things for interval training has really helped out. Alright, I'll catch back up with you guys on the 4th mile unless I think of some other crazy shit to talk about. So right now I'm running underneath the 110 or the 210, and there's a huge mini storage here underneath the bridge. And if you notice, cars don't park under the bridges because of possible explosions, and you know, the concrete's only rated for a certain temperature and blah 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 blah. What about that damn storage facility? Like, I'm sure they rate those structures kind of how, well, I doubt they rate it like a transformer room where it's like a 3-hour envelope, but I'm sure it has like a S1, 2, 3, maybe a hazardous occupancy. But what the hell is gonna stop someone from loading something inside of one of those rooms? I mean, I probably shouldn't even be talking about it, but I would think that city planners, civil engineers, they figure that shit out. Maybe they already granted that land and that occupancy and that program to that location before that was ever thought about. But I mean, come on, it has to be some kind of emergency amendment. And government should probably tell them like, hey, you know, you got to move this land somewhere else. Government pay them for that land at the value so that they can go and purchase something somewhere else, just because it's a crazy hazard. It's a main artery in the San Gabriel Valley right there. That gets shut down. That's crazy. You should see what happens when a duffel bag lands on the fucking freeway. I was on the metro on my way to work one day, and they made us all get off the train because at the lake station there's a duffel bag on the side of the freeway between the train tracks and the freeway. They shut down the whole freeway. Imagine what that shit would do. Well, I don't know, it's probably me just looking too much into it. But hey, we gotta be fucking safe, right? Well, that's the architect in me speaking. Fucking running, and look what's right in front of me. Shouldn't tempt myself like this. Or maybe just get something protein style. Wouldn't be bad. Line's not longer now either. This is one of the original In-N-Outs. Oh, it smells freaking delicious. God damn it. I mean, I'm not doing this to lose weight, so fuck it, who cares, right? Poor fucking Goldsteins. I mean, I'm sure they still have business. Ain't nothing like a bomb-ass croissant sandwich or a fucking bagel sandwich. And they close before In-N-Out hits their busy hour. But don't fucking talk about raw Angus beef, bigger, better, faster. Ain't no one listening to that. We're almost done. We're still at 4.02 miles. Oh man. Damn, where else do I run? One of the greatest stores in the world, REI ahead. It's gonna be my one-stop shop for all my John Muir Trail gear. My backpacking gear needs to be renewed. My boots are, let's just say, aging. But damn, they're good though. Never had a blister with them. My Osprey backpack, I probably won't switch that out. I think, although I wasn't as educated on backpacking gear back in the days, so I bought something that was too big for me. I mean, my back hurts and I've kind of just sucked it up, but I think I'm gonna get something that actually fits. 210 miles isn't a joke, and if you get an injury midway through, that's just gonna suck. Oh, please. Shit. I wanted to catch that light. Oh, I probably can. Another jaywalking situation. I'm about to run behind this car right here. There you go. This building reminds me of like old Chinese architecture, like Chinese modern. I don't know if you guys can see it. Be nice if they pulled the facade in a couple of feet, kind of like the LADWP building, which is my favorite building in Los Angeles. It just gives like the facade just like this nice texture, and breaking it down to the fundamentals of the building, to the structure. It's gorgeous, but I get it as well. You're trying to lease that space, that office space, and you need to maximize it, but maybe an office would want to lease a space in a beautiful, iconic building for more, which then offsets your price per square foot. That's just my idea. I'm not a developer, so Holland will probably give me a big old lecture as to why that doesn't work. Same with Jade. This is an old building, old Denny's. Windmill fell down, I think, about a year ago. They had to replace it, crashed through the roof. Oh, here we go. I gotta stop again. 7 seconds. See if I can catch this light. Oh, I might get a green arrow. Alright, I'm gonna pick up this pace for this last 3/4 of a mile. My fastest mile time was like 4 minutes, 12 seconds. Those are the glory days. I mean, it's not a sub 4 minute mile, you know, but my glory days. It's all I care about. I parked right over there in that parking lot. But I'm gonna keep running until I hit that 5 minute or that 5 mile mark. Not stopping. Just run. It's just fucking amazing. Good thing about Corona right now, everyone gets out of your damn way. They think you're contaminated. Oh shit, water. Here we go. Oh. Survived. What do you guys think about this new format, just running and talking? I thought the time lapse was pretty cool, but I thought it was kind of boring, you know? Just listening to some stock music, some stock sounds, and running through a city. I mean, it's pretty cool and all, but maybe for backpacking it'd be badass because you would get to see more of the trail, more of the terrain and the views. But for running, it doesn't really work. I think this is a better situation. Well, anyways, get those shoes on, start running. It sucks. Sucks at first, but something just unlocks and clicks in your head that just feels good. Running's just everything those runner high people talk about. And you get these lazy ass people that are like, I ain't getting no runner high. That shit's fucking fake. It's just that fucking lazy. Get up, run. It's what we're made to do, what we've evolved to do. Exercise, get active. It just feels good. Feels good to know what you're capable of, to go out there and be adventurous, to be active, run in the sun, run in the dark, run in the rain, run in the heat, run in the smoke like I'm doing right now. And it's not that smoky. Especially when you could apply this running to something. Like I go backpacking, so this running is like a good way to get yourself into it, get yourself going, get yourself into shape, and then mix in weightlifting, mix in some stretching, some yoga. And then when you're actually out there, I did the Maroon Bells and I trained for like 2 months prior. And my God, when you're going through it, going through those passes, Frigid Air Pass, Snowmass, I think there's another Snowmass pass, I forget the names of the passes, but and to know that you did that and you look back and see what you climbed, holy shit, there's nothing like it. Just go get some running shoes. I'm running in some old ass Nikes. No, actually my wife bought me these like a year ago, but they're not that great of running shoes. But I mean, just fucking put them on and start running. Unless you don't run in Converse, Or you cholos, don't run into Chuck Taylors. Or fucking, what are those, Cortezes? Don't run into that, but, you know, just get on some cross training, some running shoes, and lace them up and just start going. Trust me, it's worth it. Record your runs. Know when you're getting better. Look at your route. Look at your heart rates. Trust me, you'll be impressed and you'll be happy. And I mean, I'm no scientist, I'm no doctor, but I'm sure it does something with your dopamine and just makes you feel good. Makes you feel good. And do it like me. Just fucking go run. Don't plan it out. Don't say, oh, I'm running this route, that route, this route. Maybe choose your location and then just run. Turn corners. Know your surroundings a bit, but just go out there and explore. Get lost. Then you gotta find your way back out. That adds mileage. Alright. We reached 5 miles. And we did it in 50 minutes. So we made that 10-minute lap splits. So that's good. Alright guys, I hope I'm not boring you. Let me know what you guys think about this new format of running and talking and just talking about bullshit. Hit subscribe if you thought it was good. Like the video. Throw some comments what you think. And hopefully I see you guys running out here sometime. See ya.